plays. Walks it and shoots. He scores!
Welcome to Sidelines with Stoyan. I'm your host, Jay Stoyan. On the show today, we're going to be talking to hockey analyst Michau. He's going to be joining us a little later on the show. We had our reporter down at the game last night, so he's going to have a live report, courtesy MLSC. Before we do get to Michau, there's so much in the news. I'd like to spend a little bit of time talking about the channel, the Disability Channel, a channel by and for persons with disabilities, showcasing abilities on TV. You can comment right now. We are live on Facebook on the Disability Channel page. Please do join us. Again, the Disability Channel page. You can check us out. You can leave your comments. Our platform is growing by the day, so we do thank you for your support. If you do want to get involved with us, please do check out our website, www.thedisabilitychannel.ca, as we will be revealing a brand new, full, accessible website this week, perhaps even later today, but I doubt it. I think probably midweek we'll be releasing it. On the website, you're going to be seeing all different updates and gadgets and great reads. We're also going to be introducing our theme song, Shining Light, where you can go and have a listen. You can download it. You can also donate, as we would like you to, if you can afford, help us out, help the channel out. It's all going towards TDC infrastructure to grow our channel, to employ persons with disability on the channel, and to give everybody an opportunity. So again, that song is called Shining Light, courtesy of Chris Stray and Sylv Simone. Thanks guys very much. We're very excited about this. We're also going to be entering or introducing a new show, and it's based around virtuality. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. You can check out some of the stuff on the website that's going to be coming out. I do want to thank our team. We have so many different programs to offer here through the Disability Channel, courtesy of Al Ware and Frank Soroka and his team. Whether it's diversity, whether it's youth, whether it's showcasing abilities, do check out our website. I believe we have a blog on it right now regarding the programs. And our studio today is packed. And do check us out at CSI, actually on May 17th. May 17th, 2017, we will be having a /gala event there, courtesy of TDC and Al Ware. It's going to be a networking event. We're going to be inviting some of the top corporations across Ontario and Canada and the world, probably, along with some dignitaries, some politicians, some true difference makers within the disability community. And we're going to be having 5 hours of live TV that we are going to be streaming live on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook. The numbers on Facebook, our analytical numbers since we started going live January 27th, have been fantastic. So we really do want to thank all of our watchers out there, all of our supporters out there. And we're going to be expanding our Facebook schedule coming up very soon, so do stay tuned, as great information is going to be coming. What else would I like to say? I'd like to thank our politicians out there for helping us. We do need more support. I want to thank Mike Schreiner from the Green Party and Bill Walker from the PC Party. They've been very, very kind, very open, and we're going to be doing some great and wonderful things together. Not that we haven't already been, because we have. You can check out our website. They were both on the Accessible Daily Living Show with John Groh. Great company. I want to thank John Groh. I want to thank American Standard for believing in our channel, for supporting our channel, becoming one of our leading sponsors. And there should be more corporations getting involved, and we're going to be reaching out to you guys courtesy our May 17th event. But through our team, I think we're already reaching out to companies like Lowe's and Home Depot and Canadian Tire and McDonald's, because I know they all are, they want to support society, they want to support persons with disabilities, and we can show you how to do that here on this platform. So I think that's about it. Oh, I want to give a big shout out to Paul Brofman. Thanks, Mr. Brofman. We had a wonderful meeting earlier this week, doing some great things over there at White. So Again, I want to thank Paul Brofman. Some news with Q107 coming up. We'll keep that under a hat for a little bit right now. What I do want to do is I want to introduce our hockey analyst, Michau. Michau's on the phone. Michau, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
That's great. Okay, so again, Michau, our hockey analyst reporter, he was down at the game last night. So Michau, tell us all about your reporting on the game.
All right, well, we pull off a huge win over Boston, 4-2 in regulation. The defense was working so well last night with the offense. The puck was moving well. I think that acquisition of Brian Boyle at the trade deadline really had a calming effect for our younger players. And he's just been so calm and poised and composed and not freaking out and not being the old Leafs team who, when we go down, just give up. We stuck with it. We kept firing shots to the net, and we just got lucky bounces.
I think that's a great analysis. I really do. I have to agree. I think Brian Boyle really came in. He calmed down in the dressing room. He's got lots of experience. 2 Stanley Cup appearances already. Big body. Won a ton of faceoffs last night, and he sticks up for his teammates. So that's a great point there, Michau. Tell me, now you obviously noticed that Connor Carrick was back in the lineup. How'd you think he did?
He did all right. He was that scrappy little guy. He's not big inside, but he likes to get scrappy. He likes to drop the gloves. He likes to get under the skin of his opposing players. Like last night, it was getting under the skin of with Kadri and Bozak, getting under the skin of Marchand and Bergeron. They're just yapping away at each other, and they really seem to be enjoying yapping at each other and just getting under each other's skin. And those players are known for doing that. They're known for getting under the skin of their opposing players.
So true. I think he did get Bergeron off his game because Bergeron, I mean, he's a great two-way player, but he plays a little bit on the finesse side. So I think you're right. I think Carrick just got in his face a little bit, threw him off. Marchand, I think Kadri did a wonderful job. He covered him all night. But I have to say, since Mike Babcock has split up Zaitsev and Morgan Rielly, and I think Morgan Rielly went to the second pairing. I know they switched.
He went with Marchenko, because Marchenko's been really tearing it up lately under Babcock.
And I think what they did with him is they shortened his ice time a little bit, and it's made him a better player.
Yeah. They were giving him too much ice time before. He was getting worn out, and that was killing us. And then he joined Marchenko, and they split him and Zaitsev up. And Marchenko has been amazing with Rielly. But the defensive pairing I really liked last season after Phaneuf left was the pairing of Matt Hunwick with Morgan Rielly. I really liked that pairing, but I also liked the Marchenko and Rielly pairing.
Well, I heard a really nice analysis on one of the other channels this morning driving in, and they said that Babcock's lessons, like his teaching, is finally taking hold. Because if you notice a game, I think actually maybe since the Leafs went on this road trip, and now I think they've won 5 out of 6 games, you notice the little things that were killing them every game or every other game has kind of stopped or really slowed down. Like they're not making the mental errors that they were, especially near the end of the games.
Yeah, he's really instilling the Babcock and Shanna plan in them. And that plan, they say they both guaranteed Shanahan and Babcock that the Leafs are going to have a cup within 10 seasons.
Oh, 10, I would say. I think they're, like I said, I called it before, I predicted, I think they're going to the Cup next year. And I'll tell you why, because I think they have the skill in place now. They have a great goalie in Anderson. And we have to be honest. I think in the offseason, they're going to take a look and they're going to say, okay, is Bozak going to get any better? And I think we all know the answer. He's not getting better. He's as good as he gets. And he's pretty good, but he's not going to get any better. So what do we do with him? Because as you can see, William Nylander is turning into a high-level skilled player. And they need to give him more ice time, and I think he's going to be the third line winger, and meaning I think we can trade Bozak, and I'm even going to throw JVR in there. I mean, is
No,
JVR?
I would not trade Bozak or JVR. They are very, very good wingers. They've really been having really great years. I know they're not going to get any better. With that being said, um, they have chemistry since 2009 with Kadri uh, and other players who've been around for a while. The changes I do think that need to be made. Matt Martin has not been one of my favorite players, to be honest, and same with Roman Polak. I don't think that they will both be on the Leafs roster next year. Roman Polak, I don't think is coming back. Matt Martin, I think, turns into Toronto's version of Andrew McDonald, where he signs an NHL deal, but then gets sent down to the AHL because he's just not playing to par. I think Brian Boyle really takes Matt Martin's spot in terms of that tough, gritty guy who can stand up for his teammates and drop the gloves if he needs to.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna say Matt Martin came in last year at a 4-year contract, and I think personally he's done everything the Leafs management have asked him to. He was not brought in to score. He was brought in to take care of the young guys. He's taking care of the young guys. Brian Boyle, even though he's a big guy, Brian Boyle's not a fighter. He's a team player. Where Matt Martin, he's a fighter. Like he will drop the gloves, and he'll go out of his way to drop the gloves.
Yeah, but he's not the biggest in size, and why I think he's not a good matchup against Boston is they have Chara, the biggest player in the league, who's got the hardest shot, can fight, and we need our biggest guy, and Boyle is the guy in my eyes to fight Chara.
Well, I don't think anybody's gonna fight Chara personally. I think Chara would destroy anyway. But man, mind you, Chara's 40 now, right? Chara's not 28, so he's not the Chara that we all were like petrified of 5 years ago. Still a great player, and he's actually having a really good season. But getting back to growing the team, I think in order to get something, you're gonna have to give up something. Just like the Oilers did with Taylor Hall to get Larson. Everybody thought, oh my goodness, how can you give up Taylor Hall? He's like a super stud, and he is, but he hasn't done too well in Jersey. He's only got like 15 goals, and Larson has he's really helped the Oilers, and I think that's what the Leafs are going to have to do. I think the Leafs are going to have to trade somebody good, because I think we still need another young stud defense, because you're right, Roman Polak, great player, but I don't think he's going to be here next year just because of his age. He's too slow. Matt Hunwick, he's a good fill-in player. He's going to be gone. Maruchin, he's going to be gone. Marchenko, I think he could stay because of his link to Babcock. And he's a pretty good player, and he's big.
With the defensive corps, the Leafs have a stud of a prospect who they haven't signed yet. He was drafted by them in the 2015 NHL draft, is the captain of the Kingston Frontenacs of the OHL. He has developed better than the Leafs had hoped, and I think he could maybe even crack the roster out of the OHL next year, because he's already playing his senior season as a fifth-year OHL vet.
And who's that? Who's that now?
He can go back to the OHL next year.
Who's that now? Who's that guy now?
I don't remember his name, but he's the captain of the Kingston Frontenacs. If you look him up, he's the captain of the Kingston Frontenacs. He's a defenseman, stud defenseman, could really actually pair in on the third and fourth line next year with the Leafs.
Okay.
Like Roman Polak.
Okay, you know what? I think what we're gonna do now. Let's take a quick commercial break. Okay, hold on the line. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Sidelines with Stoyan. Welcome back with Sidelines with Stoyan. I'm Stoyan. On the line, we have our hockey analyst, Michau. Michau, we were just talking about the big win last night. I just want to ask you one more question now. What was the vibe of the arena like?
Oh, every time the Leafs scored, the ACC just about erupted. The fans were going crazy. Fans were yelling. Fans were cussing out Boston. Everyone was high-fiving. Music was blaring at the highest volume I've ever heard. My eardrums were almost blown out. It was just such a positive vibe. Everyone's getting along. Everyone was chanting "Go Leafs, go!" Everyone was singing "Sweet Caroline."
Oh, yeah?
Was just enjoying themselves, having the blast of their lives, and not just watching the Leafs for the sake of watching. They actually have something to be excited about because this Leafs team is proving that they are ready to move on from those losing days and go back into the winning ways of the early 2000s and the 1960s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Well, I think it was a playoff atmosphere, right? That's how I felt.
Oh yeah, yep.
Playoff.
I've never seen Leafs fans more excited and more thrilled.
That's great. Okay, well, I really do appreciate you calling in and give us your expertise analysis of the game, Michau. We're going to have you back next time on Sidelines with Stoyan. So again, thanks for calling in today, and we'll catch you next time.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Bye-bye. All right, that was our hockey analyst, Michau, on the line. He was our reporter at the game last night. As you can hear, the vibe was crazy. It's a playoff atmosphere. I mean, Leaf fans haven't had this much excitement in years. 10 years, 11 years? I can't even remember now. So we all know what Toronto hockey fans are doing when the Leafs are on. They're watching the game. So we have some big games coming up. I think Babcock's done a fabulous job with the young guys. I think we're headed to the playoffs. I believe we have 81 points now. The next closest is 78. That would be the New York Islanders. Tampa's right there. Florida's a little bit farther back, but we have our eyes set on Boston, who's only one point ahead of us, and we have a game in hand. So Boston, we're coming, because I think it's going to be Ottawa and the Leafs in the first round. Ottawa fans, you guys don't like that because you know what we do to you guys. We beat you guys all the time. So again, congratulations to the Leafs. Connor Carrick made it back into the lineup. I think that was great for the team to see, and we'll see what happens next game. Saturday night? No, actually, I think Thursday night they're playing. So we'll get the schedule to you. Let's move it a little bit along here. I want to move and talk a little bit about some NFL, and actually stay tuned for our next show, as we're going to have a former NFLer and CFLer on. We're supposed to have on Tim Kersh, so we'll give you more information as we move along. But again, he's a true difference maker. He does some wonderful things in the community. So hopefully we're going to have former NFLer and CFLer Tim Kersh on Friday's show. Let's talk a little bit, while we're talking NFL and CFL, let's talk a little bit about Tom Brady's jersey. They found it in Mexico. Wow, allegedly now. Got to make sure we say allegedly. The Mexican reporter, I guess that lives in Mexico or something, he stole the jersey. He stole the jersey last year, and he stole, I think it was Von Miller's football helmet too. So, boy, they got the jersey. So I guess Tom's really happy about that one. There's some pieces moving around the NFL now. I believe E.J. Manuel just signed with the Oakland Raiders. What does that say about David Carr? I don't know. Is he okay? He broke his leg last year. But E.J. Manuel, we all know how he did in Buffalo. Not too well. So what is wrong with Buffalo? Buffalo's just, the Bills. No coach. Well, they got rid of Rex Ryan. It's just they do have a coach, but I don't know. Then Tyrod, they butchered up his contract, or it's Sammy Watkins. It's just a mess over there. Just a mess. DeMarcus Ware, who retired 12 years with the Cowboys and a couple of years, including a ring with Denver. Is that where you go now when you want to win a ring there, Tony Romo? You're going to go to Denver? I don't know. We will see. We will see how it goes. I wonder, again, talking to the NFL here, you guys should implement a weight limit per class or per position. A weight limit. That's what I would recommend. I think I do want to jump back into the NHL quickly. It's heating up now. NHL versus the Olympics. Do the players go or do they stay? As an NHL owner, I'd say absolutely not. As a hockey fan, I would say yes. As an NHL fan, I would say no. For a Leaf fan, if you're a Leaf fan out there, you want to send Austin Matthews to the Olympics? I don't think so. What happens if he goes and something happens? No. Can't afford it. Forget it. Go back to amateurs. Send the amateurs there, so they compete against. Not fair. You can't send pros. But it's got to be amateurs all the way around. Russia cannot send guys like, whoever they have now. I don't know. I was going to say, like the old guys, like Markarov. You can't send those guys. Forget it. You got to send your amateurs. Right? That's what the Olympics is all about. Not about professionals, it's about amateurs. So I vote for amateurs. Take the NHL out. Take all the pros out, I would say. But maybe you wouldn't have any Olympics if you did that. Let's take a look at the NHL leaderboard. And who's on top? McDavid. He's got 82 points. The guy the real deal. He is the real deal. Followed by Crosby, 80. Marchand, that little pest, 80. And Patrick Kane, 79. So it's a lot of talent this year, but 82 points. Okay, let's put things in perspective here. 82 points, and let's just say they've all played, I don't know, almost 70, 72 games now, right? So they got 8 games left. And they got 80 points. Is anybody going to reach 100? Remember what Wayne Gretzky did? He reached 215. 215. So he didn't reach 100. He passed 200. So people don't realize the talent this guy had. And McDavid's super talented, obviously, but 80 points. Gretzky had 3 times that. Insane. So just to put things into perspective, take a look at the rookie scoreboard here. Patrick Laine, is he going to win Rookie of the Year? He is just a remarkable, super talented kid and big. Boy, he can shoot that puck. Matthews is right there at 57, Marner at 56, and Nylander at 52. Okay, this is remarkable for Leaf fans. We've never, well, since Wendell maybe, never had a leading rookie scorer. We got 3 of them. The Leafs have 3 of them. And they're going to have one that's probably going to win Rookie of the Year, Austin Matthews. He's 1 goal behind Laine, but he plays center. We all know how much tougher playing center is than playing a wing. So, but you got to hand it to Laine. He's not backing down. He might be Rookie of the Year. Matthews he's played his last 2 games. He's really stepped up. I think he switched his stick. I said it before. I'll say it again. I think his stick was too long for him. He had a really tough time controlling the puck with a stick. I think he shortened his stick a little, even a half an inch. And now he can control the puck. He had some great chances last night. Just really, really great to watch him. Who's going to win Rookie of the Year? Is it going to be Laine, Matthews, or is it going to be Werenski for Columbus, the defenseman? 46 points for a defenseman. He's right there. And Tkachuk, people didn't even think he was going to even make the league this year. Mind you, he got suspended last night for 2 games. Gave somebody the old elbow there. So, Doughty. Gave Doughty from the Kings an elbow there. So, that was a little rough. What else I want to talk about here? You know what? I think we're going to end it off with talk a little bit about our Blue Jays. Donaldson was back on the field yesterday for his debut. No signs for wear, so it seems like he's going to be raring to go at the start of the season. Also, Travis is doing some minor work right now. I believe he was in for 4 innings last night. The Blue Jays did lose 8-2, and they are near the bottom of spring training. But spring training is to get the guys in shape and get all the kinks out. And let's have a great start of the season. Let's have a great start of the season. Batista said he had a little bit of a back issue. I hope he's okay. Well, he's back now with the team now. But we have some concerns, like going to opening starting season with Pierce, Carrier, Smoke, and Upton. That's a concern. But our rotation is probably number one in the majors, I would say. We have our closer. We have a couple setup guys. I think we can be okay. We just need we just need our studs like Donaldson and Tulowitzki and Batista and Travis and Pillar in the field. We need our guys to step up like they always do. So step up again, and I think we're going to be there in the mix. Again, I do want to thank everybody for tuning in today. You thank our Facebook listeners. Do comment. We'll get back to you. We love our sports fans out there. Good time to be a Jays fan. Good time to be a Raptors fan, a Blue Jays fan. I know we don't talk too much Raptors and TFC, but we will be. We'll be expanding our platform, and we're going to bring in some crazy TFC and Raptor people, and they're going to give you the lowdown. Obviously, we want them to win. What else do I want to say here? I lost the train of thought. I was thinking about talking about, you know what, obviously it wasn't that important. So again, I do want to thank everybody. You can tune in. You can join us on Comcast in the U.S. Join us on Roku TV worldwide. Again, do check out our website. We will be coming out with a fully accessible website with our theme song. We will have a location on there where you can donate. We would love your support. And we do thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Sidelines with Stoyan, and I'm Stoyan.